Welcome back to Bananza. Today, we're spotlighting tools that take firewood splitting to the next level. Let's jump in and see them in action. This machine turns old stumps into wood chips in minutes. Its giant teeth grind through wood like cracking nutshells, leaving behind a smooth, level surface. No digging, no uprooting, just sawdust and a clean slate. An old caterpillar takes on the challenge, but the odds aren't in its favor. The machine tilts forward as if bowing to the forest giant. With such a heavy load, even a steel beast loses its balance. The operator is safe, but the machine? Time for an unscheduled break. A tracked excavator aggressively uproots old roots, navigating steep slopes with extraordinary precision. Its hydraulic bucket tears through soil with a powerful grip, leaving the area spotless. The low center of gravity and maneuverable tracks make it invaluable for extreme terrain. The Bobcat T650 lifts logs and clears gravel with ease, like playing with toy blocks. Its tracked drive ensures smooth operation across any surface, while the hydraulic tilting bucket makes material collection quick and efficient. Sure, you can try uprooting an old stump with a regular car, but physics won't be on your side. Without solid traction and enough pulling force, that stump isn't moving, but your bumper might. In the end, no stump, no car, and your mechanic is already counting the payday. Logging is seamless when man and machine work together. The chainsaw makes precise cuts. The machine grabs the trunk, strips it of bark and branches, and lays it down gently. No rush, just pure mechanical efficiency. The Home Depot stump grinder turns stubborn roots into fine chips in no time. A rotating disc with carbide teeth chews through wood, leaving a clean, level surface. Maneuverable wheels and adjustable cutting depth make it perfect for challenging spots. When a mini excavator arrives for land clearing, even large trees lose their dominance. Its powerful bucket doesn't just cut trunks, it uproots them entirely, clearing the way for new projects with ease. K700 enters the battlefield, ready to take on a stubborn stump. One pull, another, and with a loud crack, the roots finally give in. Now that's power. It's safe to say this tractor has earned the title of King of Forest Clearing.
И дървото коралма и трактора корал. Чии въжето.
Mud, slush, and complete off-road chaos. And here come the Oshkosh and Cat Excavator. They're not just driving, they're plowing through, tires sinking, tracks slipping, but neither machine backing down. So, who wins? Machines or nature? Who needs to struggle with a chainsaw 20 meters above the ground when you can deploy a professional crew? Of beavers, no less. Check out this forest engineer working on the trunk with wild enthusiasm and no safety gear, yet managing to be impressively effective. Who would have thought that a simple spare wheel could help pull out a stump? But there it is, spinning, grinding, working its magic. And suddenly, the roots start to give way. A surprisingly effective and clever trick. Here it is, the steel hook, the ultimate stump hunter. With loud cracks and crunches, it tears roots from the ground, leaving behind a perfectly clean site. A stump? What stump? It's already history. The TT4, the true king of forest roads, powers through the wilderness with ease. With a fully loaded trailer, it moves through rough terrain like it's nothing. Tracks gripping the ground, its engine refusing to back down. The timber will be delivered, no matter what. Wood-Miser is more than just a band sawmill. It's a mobile lumber mill. Its hydraulic system loads logs. Secure clamps hold them in place, and a wide carbide tooth blade slices even challenging wood like cherry with precision. Millimeter-perfect board thickness and smooth feeding prevent overheating and misalignment. Removing problem trees near homes isn't for amateurs. A professional chainsaw with anti-vibration technology, high power, and a 25-inch bar ensures clean cuts without hand fatigue. A solid plan Accurate undercuts and controlled felling are non-negotiable for a flawless job. The tree falls straight into the house. A critical miscalculation with costly results. Instead of a precise drop, there's damage and likely legal troubles. There's no room for guesswork in this business. The cutting angle, fall direction, and safety must be calculated to the millimeter. Anything less is a disaster waiting to happen. Pruning a towering eucalyptus isn't for the faint-hearted. Climbing to dizzying heights, balancing on branches, and working a chainsaw demands more than just experience. It requires nerves of steel. One misstep, and the fall would be far longer than anyone wants. This worker and his styled chainsaw are a duo that trees can't defy. Two towering beeches fall with ruler-like precision. Skill, confidence, and years of experience separate a true professional from an amateur, along with a chainsaw that never quits. Removing hazardous trees is all about precision in seconds. A few swift chainsaw cuts, the perfect angle, and the trunk falls exactly where planned. No chaos, no surprises, just total control over nature's forces. Cutting a giant tree hanging over a cliff is more than a job. It's a nerve-wracking test. One wrong cut, and the weight falls the wrong way. It's not just about precise chainsaw work. It's about knowing when to step back fast if things go south. Felling a hazardous birch is like a chess match with nature. Every move calculated to the millimeter. Decide the fall direction, make gradual cuts, and a final control slice brings it down safely. No room for mistakes, just expert planning and flawless execution. When bulldozers carve roads through dense forests, nothing stands in their way. Not bushes, not century-old trees. Tracks grind forward, frames push down, and massive trunks vanish into the earth as if they never existed. A live show of brute machine force overcoming nature's defenses. Hazardous tree removal is where nature meets precise calculation. One cut, a controlled fall, a quick cleanup, and the danger is gone. It's a refined process where every step is mastered to perfection. This isn't just a machine, it's a felling and bundling beast designed to dominate the forest. A hydraulic grip secures the tree, a precise cut follows, and the trunk is gently laid down, ready for the next. From above, it's clear. This is where nature meets engineering mastery. Modern sawmill machines are a symphony of speed and precision. Lightning-fast cuts, automated feeding, and in seconds, logs are transformed into perfect, ready-to-use boards before you can blink. A massive branch hanging over a house looks like a disaster waiting to happen. But experts calculate the perfect cutting angle, rope tension, and drop point. A potential catastrophe turns into a flawless display of skill and precision. When timber needs to be moved fast and accurately, a wheel loader operator steps in like a true master. Hydraulic clamps lift logs with care, and one by one, the forest begins its journey. Precision work where every second counts. A forest giant crashes down with a thunderous roar, leaving no chance for anything nearby. Workers often jump clear just in time, but a single miscalculation in fall trajectory can serve as a harsh safety lesson. In the end, the tree is down, the job is done, and someone walks away with a newfound respect for precision. Is this a racing sawmill? It slices through massive logs so fast, you'd think the wood is eager to become perfect planks. Smooth cuts, precise measurements, and not a single wasted chip. A flawless performance on the wooden stage. Turning a long, fully loaded trailer around on a narrow, rugged trail is the ultimate test for any log truck driver. The Durango maneuvers like an acrobat, adjusting each move with millimeter precision. It's tough, but not impossible. And just like that, the massive truck pulls off the impossible turn like it was born for it. Cutting down a massive tree is only half the job. The real challenge? Ensuring it falls exactly where intended. That's where clever bracing techniques come in. Strategically inserted into the notch, they guide the tree along a precise trajectory. Lumberjack geometry at its finest. Unloading a barge full of timber isn't just a job, it's a full-blown spectacle. Enormous trunks plunge into the water with a deep, resounding splash, like giant dominoes. The sheer scale is mesmerizing as tons of wood set sail. Sometimes a tree clings to the ground so stubbornly that even after being cut, it hesitates to fall, as if reconsidering its departure. That's when winches and slings step in. A gentle pull forces the giant to finally yield, falling exactly where intended. Husqvarna isn't merely a chainsaw, it's an instrument of surgical precision in tree felling. Equipped with a 5.8 horsepower X-torque engine, a 3/8-inch pitch chain, and a 32-inch bar, it cuts through even century-old trunks as effortlessly as a hot knife through butter. An underestimated tension from neighboring trunks and an incorrect cutting angle resulted in an unexpected twist. Rather than a single fall, two trees tumbled in a chain reaction. Fortunately, the cascade halted there, sparing the forest from total chaos.
Stay in motion longer before they come closer. You get more longer on the front, more control. We're kind of pain in the butt to cut, but you can also probably do one of these if I would. The face that looks like on the side. Make it back down. Your max top. So grab the cut for traditional.
divide and conquer, the golden rule for felling massive trees. First, the branches. The chainsaw sends them tumbling down one by one. Then comes the trunk's turn. Step by step, the giant is brought to the ground without exhausting manpower. A load in error, and even the mighty Oshkosh struggles on a steep ascent, with its center of gravity off kilter and wheels beginning to slip. Retreat seems impossible, but the seasoned driver is already scouting for a solution. It almost seems as if these guys are encountering a chainsaw for the first time. The tree fights back, and they're learning on the fly. Awkward pauses, odd cutting angles, and uncertain moves eventually pay off when the green giant finally succumbs after many painstaking minutes. There's something mesmerizing about a felled tree as it slowly leans, momentarily hovers in midair, and then, in near slow motion, plunges toward the ground. Decades of growth, raw power, and graceful collapse create a scene of destructive beauty. When even the saw struggles with a stubborn tree, heavy machinery steps in. An excavator gently nudges the trunk into the correct direction. And after a brief tug, the giant finally begins its free fall, a perfect blend of machine assistance and natural force.
Now, Jay. Go. Easy, 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 easy. All right. Go. You're good. Go on, go on, go on. That's how that is done.
Here's another dramatic moment. A giant tree standing on a slope begins its final descent. In an instant, the decades-old titan snaps branches with that familiar crack, leans further, and then, as if in slow motion, collapses into a cloud of dust. Small but mighty, the Kubota confidently pushes against a stubborn pine. At first, the tree resists, but with a satisfying crunch, the roots lift, the ground heaves, and the decades-old giant finally falls as if exhausted. This is how the pros do it. Whether with a chainsaw or heavy machinery, they make sure the tree knows who's in charge. Thanks for watching. Stay connected, and we'll catch you in the next video.